Happy Monday! It's time for your Archeia Guidance Angel Cards weekly reading. My name is Kelly Flanagan and I'm author of Archeia Guidance, Inspirations from the Feminine Aspects of the Archangels. And my amazing partner, the very talented artist, intuitive artist, Courtney Nutter, she and I were guided to create this deck of angel cards for you. And you can get your very own deck of angel cards on our website, which is archeiguidance.com. There's a link up for you in the comments section on Facebook, and the link is in the bio on Instagram, so be sure to check that out. And there's Courtney. Hi Courtney, I'm going to wave to you. Thank you for being here today. I'm waiting, hoping that more people will see us online and join us for our weekly reading. So what I like to do for your weekly reading is I shuffle the cards until I'm guided to stop. And then I will pull 3 cards for the week. One for the beginning, one for the middle, and one for the end. It's all done through the law of attraction, the power of attention, so there are no mistakes. It's all divinely guided. We'll shuffle a couple more times. Hi Gail, thank you for being here today. Great to see you too. Let's find out what message the Archeia have for us this week. Archeia Sophia, she is the angel of truth. And she helps us to find our truth, and she wants us to honor our truth. Honor your truth. She says, truth is not about right or wrong. Truth is about compassion and understanding for yourself and others. It is about knowing and loving your true self. When you can love yourself at this level, you will radiate your love out to everyone. You'll be able to see their truth and honor it as you honor your own. Okay, so she helps us to get clear on who we are. The best way to do that is to do an inventory. And it's not about beating yourself up, like she says. It's about having understanding and compassion for yourself. It's not about beating yourself up. It's about knowing your truth and owning your truth. Because as soon as you do that, you release yourself. You're free. It's what true freedom is about. You're free of other people's opinions of you. You're free of expectations of you. You are free of labels placed on you, because your true self is your inner being. It's your light. It's your divine self. There's your ego self and there's your divine self. And your truth is your divine self. Your ego self is all the things we tell ourselves, all the things that have people tell us about us. And some of them may be true and some of them may not be true. But other people's opinions of us, that's not our truth. Your truth is that you are a divine being. And once you get to that core, when you go through your inventory and you get to that core, you understand that she's saying you take responsibility for yourself. You stop blaming others. You stop making excuses. Yeah, you stop making excuses. And you own up and you take responsibility. And as soon as you do that, in that moment, you are able to have that love and understanding and peace and compassion for yourself. And then you understand that once you have that love and compassion for yourself, then you can see others. You can see the truth in others as well. You see their beauty. You see their divine being. And you honor that truth. You honor the truth in yourself, and you honor the truth in them. And even when you can still honor the truth in others, even if they're not aware of the truth in themselves. I don't know if that makes sense. They may not have done an inventory, and they may still be playing into, into victimhood, playing the blame game, making excuses for themselves, and that's okay. That's okay if that's where they are. Honor that in them where they are. But also see the divine being that they are as well, and honor that truth of them. So honor the truth in yourself. Have that love and compassion for yourself, and then extend that same love and compassion for others, and honor it within them as well. It's Archeia Sophia, the angel of truth. It's one of the highest forms of love that we can give another, is to allow them to be themselves where they are. And then we have Archeia Seraphina. She is the angel of charity. And she says, you're perfect. You're perfect. Okay, so she's saying, and this, they go together, they go hand in hand. You're perfect. Your divine being is perfect. Everyone's divine being is perfect. There's Mickey. Hi, Mickey. Thank you for being here. I'm waiting to see if anyone else will show up. So your ego self is your, oh, and there's Liz. Hi, Liz. Thank you for being here today. We haven't seen you in a while. I'm doing the weekly reading, and then we will have our angel party afterwards. So the second card for this week is You Are Perfect, Archeia Seraphina. And once you get to the truth of your being, the truth of your being is your divine self. And we come here to learn our lessons on the earth plane. And our ego self takes shape, takes form. And a lot of times, that takes over. And we get caught up in expectations, we get caught up in who we think we're supposed to be, we get caught up in what other people expect of us. And when we get to the truth of our being, which is that divine self, that's perfection. That's perfection. That is how God created you. And Archeia Seraphina, the angel of charity, she wants you to love and accept yourself where you are. So that ego self is that's where all the lower vibrations are. That's where the fear and the shame and the guilt and the resentment and the anger and all of those lower vibration, ego-based, and also it's how we have coped. It's been how we've coped through our lifetime here on this earth. And Archeia Seraphina, she wants you to know that you're perfect. Your divine self is perfect. And when you tap into that, when you tap into your divine self, you will see the perfection. You will see all of the peace and the joy and the love and the abundance, all of those high vibrations. That is your true self. And Archeia Seraphina, the angel of charity, wants you to love and accept yourself no matter where you are on that spectrum. And we go back and forth. We go back and forth between our divine self and our ego self. That's part of our experience here. But you can tap in. Once you understand the truth of your being and understand that it is divine truth, divine light, divine love, you can tap into that at any given time. Anytime. And when you do that, you're connecting your divine self with the divine. So Archeia Seraphina, the angel of charity, helps you to do that. She says, you are perfect, whole, and complete. Any failures or mistakes you have made along the way do not define you. All of your experiences on your journey have been necessary for your spiritual growth and are meant to guide you in the direction of your soul's true purpose. And there's nothing more perfect than that. So honor your truth and know that you are perfect. You are a perfect child of God. You are a perfect reflection of the divine. And when you tap in to your divine self, you will see the perfection that you are. Such a great message. Hi, Maddie. Thank you for being here. I'm going to wait to you too. It looks like we have a few people coming in. We're doing our weekly reading, and then we will have our angel party and a new live stream. So please stay tuned for that. I'll be pulling cards for you. And then we have Archeia Magdalena. She is the angel of, such a great message this week. She's the angel of mercy. She says to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for operating at the ego level. And it's part of our experience here. It's part of how we learn. We make mistakes. We fail. We fall short. Because we're human. And it's okay. She's saying it's okay. Your divine self knows that you're perfect. Your divine self knows you're perfect. It's our ego self that gets in the way, that puts a lot of expectation. Okay, so she's saying your divine self is perfect. Your ego self gets caught up in perfectionism. And perfectionism is self-abuse. So Archeia Magdalena wants you to forgive yourself for that perfectionism, for expecting too much out of yourself, expecting too much out of others, blaming others, blaming yourself. All of those lower vibrations. Forgive yourself for having them. That's part of your experience here, and you're supposed to have that. It's a part of your journey here, where you learn that the ego self is not your true self, and you forgive yourself for that. You forgive yourself for that. Such a great message. Hi, Sam. I'm gonna wave to you too. See if we get some more people in here to join us for the weekly reading. So Archeia Magdalena says, you are doing the best that you can with the knowledge and experience that you have in this moment in time. Your best changes from moment to moment, since you're continually growing and continually learning. There's no need for self-judgment. Forgive yourself for yesterday. Simply learn from it and continue to do your best today. Such a great message. And So we make mistakes. We fall short. That's part of this experience here. And it's okay. We're supposed to do that. It doesn't define us. It is not our truth. It is not our truth. Our divine self is perfect. Our ego self gets caught up in perfectionism, which is self-abuse. And Archeia Magdalena, the angel of mercy, helps us to forgive. Forgive ourselves. Forgive that, your ego self. Forgive yourself that gets caught up in trying to be perfect and falling into the blame game and into victimhood and into having unreasonable expectations. And you'll start finding you'll have more love and compassion, not just for yourself, but for others as well. And that's what this week is all about. It's about finding that love, finding that peace, finding that compassion, that understanding for yourself, and then also being able to extend it to others. Such a great message for this week. Okay, you guys, I'm going to do a quick recap, and then we're going to start our angel party. I'll be starting a new live broadcast for that. So please stay tuned, and I'll be pulling cards for you to see what messages that the Archeiai have for you this week or today. So please stay tuned for that. Quick recap for this week. Archeia Sophia, the angel of truth, wants you to honor your truth. Honor your divine self. That is your truth. Honor your divine self. Your ego self is not in control. It's not who you are, even though it probably tells you, wants to try to convince you that that's who you are. But that's where our ego self is the one who tells us that we have to be perfect, we can't make mistakes, we have to meet certain expectations, tells us that other people's opinions matter more. Those are all lies. And your divine self knows that. So, Archeia Sophia, the angel of truth, wants you to honor that, your divine self within you. That's your truth. And that's your freedom. That's true freedom. True love is the highest form of love that there is. When you know that you know your true self. It's the highest form of love that there is. When you honor your truth and you honor it in others. Highest form of love. And that's what this week is all about. Archeia Seraphina comes in and she reminds you that you are perfect. Your divine self is perfect. Your ego self makes mistakes. Your ego self falls short. That's part of the experience here, and that's okay. That's okay. That does not define you. It's not who you are. Your divine self is perfect. And when you fall into the ego trap of perfectionism, that's self-abuse. And we start to beat ourselves up when we are living in that ego-based world. But when you go to the higher vibrations of your divine self, you see how perfect you truly are. And then Archeia Magdalena, the angel of mercy, she says to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. We're all here learning and growing. All of us. And when we get caught up in the ego self and into that perfectionism, where we beat ourselves up, forgive yourself for that. And understand that you're just learning and growing, and those mistakes are helping you to become your best self, your divine self. And the more you do that, the more you forgive yourself, the more you have love and compassion for yourself and others, the more your divine self expands. Your divine self will expand, and you will start becoming more and more of your divine self. So, Archeia Magdalena, the angel of mercy, I want you to forgive yourself. And then as you do that, you'll be able to have more love and compassion for yourself and others. And also this week, I love how the energy report from our new cards, the Chakra Sirens Energy Healing cards, they coincide. This week's chakra that we're going to be working on is our heart chakra, and we're going to be filling it full of love, full of healing, full of love, full of compassion, full of understanding, the highest form of love there is. It was love at first sight when I met the sea. That is the highest form of love there is. Being able to see your true self. See your true self. True freedom, true love. So we'll be working on that this week in our in our energy healing group. So check us out there. Check out our website, archeiguidance.com. The link is up for you in the comment section on Facebook, and the link is in the bio on Instagram. You can get your very own deck of angel cards. You can book a personal reading with me if you would like more in-depth messages from the Archeiai. And you can check out our angel shop. We have so many fun gifts there to help you learn more about the Archeiai, who are the female archangels, and to stay connected to their energy. So go check that out. And you can also check out our new cards, the Chakra Sirens Energy Healing cards. Find out more about them and how we're going to be healing our chakras with the mermaids. So check that out. Thank you all so much for being here today. I will be right back with your angel party. I'll be pulling cards for you, so stay tuned. We'll have a new live feed up in just a moment. I'll be right back. I'll see you soon. Bye.